Come with me to a trip to Jeju with my 3-year-old toddler. We flew from Shanghai to Jeju via Spring Air and it took us 1 hour. There was a Pokemon festival in Jeju. To start off the day, we went to Dochidol Ranch to feed some alpacas. These pink bushes were in season when we were there, and it's gorgeous. The ranch is relatively huge, so we got to feed sheep and alpacas and also horses. There was also an open area so you could be really close to the alpacas. There were different stations for you to buy carrots in case you finished up your carrots that you bought at the entrance. They also had a cafe at the entrance in case you need some drinks. For our first meal in Jeju, went to the Jeju Myeon factory. Look at the noodles hanging above. I think I had the best tonkatsu of my life here, and the pork in the soup was so tender. Next, we went opposite to the Art Museum. A moment of silence for this beautiful first installation we saw. I've been to Team Planet before, but I've never seen a wave installation like this. They also had one of these exhibitions that allowed your drawings to come to life. Here is me bringing my son's picture to life. There were also other unique installations such as lightning and also waves. We stayed at Bayhill, Jeju for 3 nights. Here is the room tour. We ate at the in-house restaurant Narnia because we were all too tired after the first day of travelling. It was Western cuisine. Food was decent. The next day we decided to take the submarine tour. It was the first time that I was going to take a submarine, so I was very excited. Check out this submarine slowly emerging from the water. We had to enter the submarine via a ladder. And this is how the interior looks like. As we slowly descended, we started to see fishes. And even a diver. Next, we went to the Cheonjiyeon Waterfall. It was relatively easy for us to walk to the waterfall. There's my mom trying to take a photo. You could also rent a stroller there for free as you walk to the waterfall. We stopped by here for some snacks. I think this is the first time I see an octopus-style pancake. We opted for the cheese flavor because the custard was sold out. And it was delicious! Next, we decided to explore the market. This trip we ate a lot of hairtail fish, and the hairtail fish is so long! Jeju is also famous for their abalones and sashimi as well. We chanced upon this bakery at the market, and we decided to get a few buns for our breakfast the next day. Look at the thick filling it had. We also visited Oedolgae before we went tangerine picking at the father's garden. Somehow the tangerines were all green instead of orange like what I expected. Look at these huge tangerines. My son and I had a lot of fun trying to pick the tangerine. Well, I guess you don't come across tangerine farms that often. Look at our loot! This place also had these flowers in bloom. This looks like lalang, but I'm not a flower expert. And time for dinner! We decided to have a seafood dinner and try out their specialty, which is the hairtail fish. Now let's watch the expert debone the fish. If only all the fishes I ate had no bones, it would be great. She's taking the huge chunk out now. Look how long this fish is! The next day we went to the Innisfree and Osulloc Museum. These were all the souvenirs on the table and they looked so tempting for me to buy. They had a soap making workshop but we did not try. Look at the tea farm. They sold matcha noodles there and we tried it for breakfast. I preferred the warm version over the cold. Check out how they make their green noodles. Showing you how the tea leaves are packaged in the museum. And not forgetting the Osulloc Cafe. Here is what I've got from the Osulloc Museum. Should I do a review of my haul? Comment down below. So we decided to head to Unidam for lunch. My mom opted for the fish, while I opted for rice with uni. Honestly, can't find this anywhere else. Next, we went to a cafe called Jejucomma. It was very crowded, probably because the view is spectacular here. Next up, we went to the Art Kids Park. This indoor park has amazing facilities such as this indoor beach. They even had a massage chair for parents to relax in as their kids play. My son loved this cube so much. There is this segment for people to catch fish and my aunt and my mom totally enjoyed it. Watch them try to reel their fish up. When in Korea, KBBQ is a must. This place was really popular. We joined the queue via catch table for 2 hours before we finally got a seat. Because my husband is a Pokemon fan, the next day we went to Yeomiji Botanical Garden because they were running a Pokemon event there. Look at the giant executor. And my favorite Pokemon of all, Snorlax. They had this event where you could collect stamps from different parts of the park so you could get some stickers. We stopped by this noodle shop for some lunch. I had the dry bibimbap version while my husband had the soup. And everyone should order the mandus, they are great. The owner of the store is also an artist, so I bought one of his hand-painted bags here. We headed to Ecoland after our meal and hopped on to one of these trains. The trains had many colours, and we took one of the black ones later on. The theme park had many different rides and gift shops as well. We did not have time to try out this one ride because I chose this air cycling ride instead. This ride took me around the park in air so I could see the trains from a bird's eye view. There was also this human-powered toddler roller coaster, but I think this was too chilling for my son. Another day, another Korean barbecue, this time closer to our accommodation. After 3 nights at Bayhill, we shifted to Haeilri Pool Spa Hotel. The view was great and we also had our own private pool. We had lunch at this sashimi restaurant. Then we headed to Songsan Yuchubong to catch the sight of Hanyo divers diving into the water. Unfortunately, that day the waves were very rough, so they didn't dive. They danced instead. Headed to this hill hoping to catch the sunset, but we were too late. So we headed to this bakery instead to get some bakes for breakfast the next day. The aesthetic of this cafe is so nice. I can see why it's on everyone's list to visit. We ended the day eating jjajangmyeon here. The next day we woke up at 6 AM to see the sunrise. This was the first time in my life I ever seen a sunrise. I guess it signifies new beginnings. We also visited the cafe for some breakfast. These apple buns are so cute. So of course we bought them. We also bought drinks too, which my son enjoyed. Olle was also on our list, so we had to go. Jeju is such a beautiful place. The waters all have different shades of blue. Olle had such pretty bakes. Look at the fig and the corn. To have lunch next at Jeonghui abalone restaurant. The fish was gifted to us and the abalone porridge was green. 50 shades of blue again. We then headed to the beach for my son to play some sand. We didn't have any toys for him, so we only managed to find an ice cream spoon. The beach looked really tempting for me to swim in. Unfortunately, I did not bring my swimsuit. We went shopping at Blue Elephant and visited the London Bagel Museum. Once again, you need a catch table to get a reservation. Look at the wide array of bagels. We bought this bestseller bagel. And their mushroom soup was amazing. The pastries in the restaurant next door also looked really good, but we had no more stomach space. Of course, we also had to visit the Rainbow Coaster Road. It is iconic. This is me making a fool of myself swimming. We had dinner at this restaurant which was supposed to be famous for some hangover soup. On our last night, we stayed at Maeil at Jeju so we could be nearer to the airport. If you have made it this far, please like and subscribe to me for more future vlogs. See you soon!